things that I just want to do to you. Why don't we leave the doors locked and tell the rest of the students to wait outside and be sure to come back? Well, I'm sure we can just postpone the exam until later, and I can just let everyone else pass. But you will have to work for your grade. I'm not going to give you special treatment. I know that you're the only student here, but I only give hints for the favors you provide. As usual, you're still going to have to work hard to pass the test. And depending on your performance today, I may make it harder than the rest of the tests. Well, it's a good thing you came to my office hours, right? If no one else attended, then they all deserve to get a bad grade. But to be honest, I enjoy when you come to me and come to my office hours. You're a very good student. Don't worry about the TAs. I already sent them home with enough work, and if they want extra things to do, I'm sure the research will take them a long time. I find them very annoying, and you're actually a lot easier to work with. Well, there's a reason I don't give them the keys to my office. So they can't bother me when I want to be alone. Well, I might get a new set of graduate students next semester, but seeing as you're about to graduate, maybe this spot could become yours, and you can come here all the time, and we can have this whole office alone, just the two of us. You would still have to send in an application, and you would still need to go through a rigorous selection. Of course, I'm on the review board. Well, I still have to treat you like everyone else. I'm very, very serious. So you better sit your pretty ass down. Sit down before I fail you. Good girl. I hope you realize that I have high expectations for you. And it would be really, really bad for my ego if the person that I gave extensive private lessons to, my absolute favorite student, did not end up at the top of the class. Wouldn't that be an embarrassment? Or maybe there's other girls doing the same deal. Anyways, I hope that doesn't distract you. You still have to focus on your studies. You think me being close to you is a distraction, huh? Well, I haven't even started with the tougher distraction tactics. Now, if you would just take your time and listen, just listen to what I had to say, maybe you wouldn't have to ask me so many questions. And it doesn't seem like you have a big concern about your grade, because you think that you can just come to office hours, be pushed around by me for a little bit, and then you would get a good grade. Well, just like how education gets more and more difficult classes you take become more and more difficult, so will the favors I ask you to do. It's not enough for you to come to my office hours. I'm gonna ask more of you. Well, you gotta listen to me carefully and do everything that I demand. Otherwise, you may not be passing this class. Don't get distracted. It's a very simple proposition. All you have to do is serve me and serve me well. I'll definitely give you a good grade after. Do you understand? Good. Come sit next to me on this couch that I conveniently have in my office. Oh, don't worry. Every time that you come to office hours, I always clean it down. It's perfectly fine. Sit. I insist. Sit. Did you know that your lips are so damn soft? I just really love the feel of them. And they're so plump and squishy and soft and squishy and soft. I just really wish I could have found you earlier, and then we could have had more time together. Wouldn't that be nice, darling? Baby, did you know that you're the only one that's been able to make me feel this way? It's just something about you, something about your beautiful eyes, or your soft hands, or your enthusiasm in romance that makes me want to make you mine forever. How do I say this? Darling, my sweetest sweetie. I'm not sure if it already happened, but when you do reach the happiest moment in our little activity, please do start screaming out of joy, okay? I really want to hear it, and I don't care if anyone else hears. Is there something that you want to get off your chest? Something that I could lend a hand? Maybe I can help out a little bit so that your back doesn't hurt as much. Maybe I could give you a nice massage at the same place so that, I don't know, at least for me, it's like a stress ball. I believe it feels good for you too, right? I can hear your satisfaction. What's up, baby? If I did my job correctly, you should be on the floor, exhausted. If that's not the case, please write what you would want in the comment section, and I will do better. I will always do better. But regardless, if you made it this far, please like and subscribe the video. It really helps me out, and it'll motivate me to get you even more exhausted, I guess. Yeah, there's no real incentive, but just for my sake, if you could do me a personal favor of liking and subscribing, maybe I can afford to go make food and not have my stomach go growling in the middle of audios. It'll probably still happen. I love food. I love you. And I love the world.